Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blastland 4. We've got Heroic going up against Team Spirit here. Maybe pick up a Soul Booster, make a Bloodstone or an Octarine, something along those lines. Is up top, Schofield in some trouble. Yotaro with the Napalm, what's it even called? Tar Bomb. Taking down Schofield. Blood Grenade going to be dropped by Pancho, and that secures the first blood. Tawai, only so much he can do on the Beastmaster. And up top, Schofield in some trouble. There's a TP coming in from Lal that we spoke about earlier with the Sprout. That's going to be the first few earned charges going his way in this game, unless... Nope, no unless Yotaro gets the kill with a Tar Bomb. It's on cooldown, bit of a visual bug on Dota TV. King Jungles has to be a bit careful here. Collapse, going in with the Burrow Strike. No, they will leave the Naga alone for now. Up top, Schofield in some trouble. Glimpse available onto Panto. Lal going to be collecting another kill. Schofield ends up falling. This Nature's Prophet getting very active very early and going for the Nature's Prophet facet. So he's getting a lot of extra money out of this. Let me see what his net worth's looking like. 2.2k gold. Not that bad, to be honest. Not something you see very often. Typically you see the healing sprout or the soothing saplings coming out from Nature's Prophets. But he's going to look to make some stacks and make his way towards the mid lane. Whisper in the meantime just farming away. Power Rune is going to spawn up top. It's a haste rune denied by Panto. Whisper though looking to get aggressive onto Lal. Lal dropping very low. Schofield drops the blood grenade. Earn at the ready for Lal, and they will be able to find Schofield. Team Spirit bring in the numbers. Yotaro also TPs in. And Lal, look at all that extra money going in his pocket. Missed out one bag of gold, but that's fine. Actually keeping up with Lal in terms of farm, despite Lal getting off those ganks and having the Nature's Prophet facet. Up top, Schofield probably going to be in some trouble. There's the glimpse. And there is the tree being planted. Oh, all that money, Lal. Oh, he's just not going to collect it. Okay, next, Klink's taking care of the board in the meantime. Collapses here on the Sand King, and Schofield is in so much trouble. Observer Ward going to be dewarded, but the Burrow Strike is ready, and they will find the kill. Whisper, KJ, and Yuma all now coming into the triangle to try and protect these stacks. It roars out onto the Disruptor. Panto has a static storm though, and he's not that easy to kill. They will drop it on the Beastmaster. He will eventually fall on the Disruptor, but the Vi's in some trouble. Burrow Strike forward, the Vi dropping low. Lal's going to find that kill. And all the money actually going the way of KJ on the Naga Siren. So Lal not seeing as many dividends go his way, and 1k net worth lead for Spirit now. And he does succeed. I mean, the siege creep dies, so this push is pretty much over from the side of Spirit. They still want to stick around to see if they can maybe find Whisper here. Quick Song of the Siren coming in from KJ, but Whisper doesn't have a TP out. Wrath of Nature bouncing around, and Lal is TP'd in as well with the Spirit Vessel. They will be able to find Whisper on the Leshrac. Lal gonna stick around and get all the money from the Nature's Prophet facet. Look at that, 16 gold per bag. Not like Spirit really care though. Don't really have the best heroes to exploit runes. As Collapse, just gonna blink in with the Burrow Strike, now channeling the Epicenter. Whisper in so much trouble. The stack is gonna be stolen by Spirit, and Whisper's also gonna fall. Glimpse out onto Yuma, so he gets TP'd away. Schofield manages to run away, but Spirit, they got what they were looking for. And now KJ in some trouble, caught out by the Static Storm. And Yuma, he tried to TP, but he got glimpsed back down bottom.
It was a double kill.
Gonna try and put this roar to use. Panto's gonna break the smoke though. It comes in from the low ground. Schofield, nice bushwhack roar coming through. Mortimer's Kisses as well. They really need to find Panto off at the back of this. And looks like they will succeed. So the smoke works out, but again, it's a position 5 for 2 ultimates and a smoke. And now Whisper could also be in some trouble. Yotaro TP's in. Rue looking for a bushwhack, but Whisper knows. Reading Observer Ward up on the cliff, so he's 13 and a half minutes in. And Lal actually ends up finding the Naga Siren down bottom. Look at that money coming in. And a blink tag at the ready for Whisper. They could find Yotaro here. It could be huge, but Yotaro, ooh, sensing something. Whisper, though, tags him with the Edict, chasing him down. Can they actually take down the Clinks? He's still in the invis, still running around. Deathpack gets him away from the Leshrac. The Disco Pony falls as the TPs come in. And a ton of moolah going Lal's way. It's going to be a shot nearly done for the Nature's Prophet. Collapse done with the pipe. Now looking to get the Lotus. Look at that. He's managed to find Schofield. TP coming in from Lal. Schofield going to be in some trouble. Glimpse back is there. They get the Snapfire. Lal on a mega kill streak. Even more money going his way. I mean, just like that, 2 ganks. A moment ago, he was like 45 seconds ago, he was sitting at 7.7k net worth. All of a sudden, he's at like 8.9. So, Heroic, they can start making moves with their pose. 1 collapse. They're looking for the epicenter in the Radiant Triangle. The Y can't catch a break. Lal TP's in. And Lal is going to be getting so much more money as well. And Nature's Prophet Facet coming in handy. And the Vi, the rest of Heroic, will just have to make do with 1. The Ancient Creep being ganked. TP coming in from KJ. Yatoro tries to make a play for Schofield. Glimpse back is there along with the Static Storm. Devi has been caught out. And he is probably going to fall here. Song of the Siren coming in from KJ. Sharpshooter out from Root. Tags the Naga Siren. But what do you do next? Okay, Lal trying to TP out. He's got the Blade Mail. Does manage to lay down the Vessel onto Yuma before falling. Yuma even takes out the Hoodwing, but now he needs help and he's not getting any. Yuma is going to fall. Yatoro with another kill. Dominating streak for him. Devi gets glimpsed back. Somehow, out of all the people on Heroic, Devi survives, gets a bunch of XP, but Team Spirit, they got the meat and potatoes. Not that far off from it. And the Leshrac does finish the Sanj and Kaya. The problem though for Heroic is going to be trying to fight into Spirit. Okay, the Vi is going to go in. They're going to take down the Aegis. So Yatoro is dead the once. Does have a death pack to get out of position, but there's the Song of the Siren coming through. They really want to try and take down the Slinks, and they succeed because King Jungles has controlled the backline. Beautiful song coming in as they split up the side of Team Spirit. 2 goals dead. The Sand King could never come in with the Blink Burrow because he was sleeping like a baby. You might kill the Naga Siren, but you will lose more. Heroic. They saw an opening, they saw an opportunity, they seize it with both hands, and Collapse, he's going to be lucky if he lives to tell the tale. He is. Panther though, probably going to be falling here. Ace Rune at the ready for Whisper, so should be able to get the kill. Leaving the kill for Yuma as well. He's got enough money to finish up the Daedalus now on this TA. And no hesitation, he will go for that. Collapse, though, looking for the epicenter. Whisper is going to be in so much trouble. The Leshrac taken down, and Heroic probably on full retreat here. Bushwhack laid out, catching Yuma. Can he get the blink away? No, he cannot. Try to TP out, but it will not succeed. Yatoro finds him, and Team Spirit gets some revenge as Heroic overplay their hand. Stick around top lane for some strange reason. Or the Disruptor. Or the Hoodwink. And Whisper, oh no, once again, caught out by the Battle Strike. Lal's gonna TP in. They make quick work of the Leshrac. The Disco Pony, now extinct. Ward in their own triangle, and it's gonna be a slow approach. Observer Ward dropped now. They don't see anyone. And okay, Whisper is gonna blink straight in on top of the Clinks. The Clinks gonna get bursted. They have no save for Yatoro. Yatoro is dead. BKB committed by Yuma, and in the meantime, they've also got Panther on the Disruptor, who will be cleaned up. Double kill here for Whisper. Heroic strike together and strike hard, and Spirit have no idea what hit them. Look at that gold swing. 2,000 gold going their way. Now gonna finish up the Daedalus, so even more damage for this TA. And, okay, in the meantime, it seems like towards the Radiant Triangle, Spirit do strike back. They managed to find the Beastmaster and the Snapfire. All comes in, gets the cleanup going. Although Curse of the Old Growth does not connect. Whisper might be fine, but Rue is also on the chase here. They're going to spot out Whisper, and there's the Bushwhack to cancel out the TP. Whisper, he thought that he could get away, seeing that the Battle Strike missed, but it was not the case. Lal again finding a kill, more money going his way. And Heroic, they want to smoke up once again here. With the Hurricane Pike now done from Yuma. Looking for an angle onto Team Spirit, there is a Lincoln Sphere available, so you're not going to get an honest initiation onto the carry. You probably have to take out the supports first, and Whisper blinks in right away. 2 shots to Hoodwink, Panto slain as well, and now Yatoro going to be in some trouble. Dawai holding onto the roar, seeing that there is a Lincoln Sphere available. Buybacks out from Panto. Collapses here as well, and now Lal get a TP in on the Furion. Uh-oh, he's right next to the TA though, and Yuma just going ham, right-clicking the Nature's Prophet. There's the Whirling Axis to cut down the Sprout. Whisper's gonna lose his life. The Collapse, channeling the Epicenter, just can't seem to get it off for some strange reason. There's a Static Storm out onto the Naga side, but he does get the Power Strike off, but he does not live. There's an Observer and a Sentry scouting out the Sand King. Can Yatoro clean this fight up? He's gonna lose his first life. The Y and Yuma still alive, but Yatoro, he's got Panto to work with, as the glimpse back is going to be there onto Divide. Divide dropping low, but Yatoro also dropping. Yuma, can he find the Clinks? No, the Clinks able to run away, but he turns attention towards Panto. Deletes him with the meld. Popped like a cherry. Oh boy. Okay, Team Spirit looking for some type of opening. They're going to try and find Whisper right off the bat. Whisper's going to fall. No chance to pop the BKB. He's dead, but Lal in the meantime, he's going to fall too. Aurora was out along with the damage coming in from Yuma. Although Yuma no longer has the BKB. Still trying to take this fight. Hurricane Pike is out. Collapse going to lose some HP, but that's the BKB. As Heroic try and maintain this high ground and fight around this area, Team Spirit, they will choose not to engage. You have an Observer Ward scouting all of this out. As a Collapse, oh, he wanted to try and go in with the Epicenter, but there's an Observer Ward scouting him out. Now the Burrow Strike misses as Yuma looks for an opening. Static Storm though, along with the Glimpse catching him out, but there's the song coming in from King Jungles, looking to reset the fight and healing Yuma back up. Glimpse on cooldown for another 9 seconds, although Collapse, he's just gonna go in. They didn't know that there was an Observer Ward scouting out Yuma. Refresher off popped by King Jungles with another song. And it's a sad, sad song of how Yuma died and how Team Spirit had an Observer Ward there all along. Available, so it's got ways of dealing with the TA. Collapse got a boost of travel, and oh man, once again, Whisper, what are you doing there? Showed his face for a moment and just got instantly taken out. Probably worthless. And Schofield, well, also equally worthless, will be falling soon. Well, actually, turns out he's not worthless. Gives up 700 gold over to the side of Team Spirit. Yatoro finds that kill. This game going from bad to worse here for the side of Heroic. Snapfire not up for 40 means that Yatoro can just go ham. No buyback either for her, so this is, at the very least, another set of racks. If Spirit really want, they can just go for the Mega Creeps here. But they see that the Rosh is going to be coming up in a minute, potentially. So, they're not going to try and overextend. Instead, just try and get away. But they do end up finding Panto here on the side of Heroic. And Rue might also be in some trouble here. Does have the Ghost Scepter, Psionic Trap at the ready. Rue spots it out, runs away, tries to sharpshooter to the high ground, but face Disruptor. Nobody else going to be getting theirs anytime soon. And Heroic, okay, with a smart maneuver, smoke up, get to the dire triangle, Spirit. Oh my god, what a blink out by Collapse, but he's still going to get hexed up and found by Whisper. It might have been a long time before he found a kill, but he will take down the Sand King. Now Lal once again, deeping into an awkward place, just gets popped by the Rapier. It's an ant-damage rune available for Yuma, so he is chunking them down. As the TA blinks away, is going to keep the Rapier alive for now. They did spot it out. Schofield's probably going to lose his life here. A buyback's out from the Naga Siren, though. It's going to be a buyback for a buyback. Collapse buying back in this game. In trade, Naga also buying back. Schofield also popping the buyback. They realize that they really need this Aegis. Another smoke. This going on at the moment. As Rue, okay, plants the tree, and okay, Collapse blinking in. Song of the Sirens out though, controlling up the heroes. He will get the age, just trying to make room for all the other goodies. Picks up the refresher of Cheese as well. Banner is also going to be there, but it's going to be a dieback on the Snapfire, and the Naga as well, who's been caught out in the Static Storm. You've got the Aegis, but the Cheese, it went the way of Collapse and was stolen by him. And I'm not too sure if that's worth it if you're Heroic. Going for Glory here, channeling that Epi. Thinking about getting on top of Yuma. They're gonna hex up the Clinks. BKB's out from the TA. Hurricane fight back up to the high ground. They're gonna find Collapse here. The damage being laid in. Somehow the Collapse is surviving. Doesn't fall, and Yuma gonna lose the first line. It's the Agents down. Does have a buyback at the ready. Collapse channeling the epicenter, but the Pyric Cloak actually cancelling his blink dagger, so he cannot go in with the Burrow Strike. But there's the Disruptor with the statics of the Sprout and the Bushwhack. Divine Rapier hits the deck. Yatoro picks it up, and that's game spirit. They will clean up Heroic. As Yuma, I have to say, he really takes those chances, but there's only so many times it's gonna work out. The Divine Rapier this time around is not his salvation.